All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back at it again for week what 9 now? Let's get to the official shits. No, week 10, week 10 of your week 10, week 10 of your fucking predictions of sorts of the NFL matter. With your boy as always, King Caleb here. Uh, about to dive into a dandy Thursday night game. We got the Colts and the Titans. The Titans, what was their last game? I don't know. But the Colts, a very slow, boring game, a loss to the Ravens. They had chances to, get that win, take the game over, especially in the second half, but they just slowed down. Or I guess their offense continued to do nothing, and then their defense finally gave up some plays. And the Titans, I believe they were on a bye week, right? No? Let's go to week 9 and check. Oh, yeah, they beat the Bears. They gave up a lot of yards to Foles, but the turnovers, as always, bites them in the ass. But this should be a good contest, as I need to stop doing that shit. I got the Titans at home. I think they're going to be rolling now. After those two losses to us and the Bengals, I think they're going to get their footing back together, get their defense more situated. The Colts, the offense is struggling now with Rivers. I don't know. I don't know, boys. It's looking rough. Okay, we got the Brownies and the Houston Texans. Browns off a bye week. Texans off a win against the Jaguars, I believe, as I show you guys my AirPods. Um, yeah, but they almost came back. That's what's sad, the Jaguars, with fucking Lutton. That spin move was hilarious. I'm going for the upset this week, though. I think Houston has just enough for them to keep rolling in the offense. Browns have a bye. We don't know how they're gelling after the losses they've had. If this bye week even helped them at all, you'd hope for if you're a Browns fan, but I don't know. I just think Houston. This is a winnable game for them, and the Browns are a team that could definitely lose games that they shouldn't be losing, and especially to a team that could potentially win games, but they usually choke themselves. But like if Houston was playing the cheat like the week 1, it's like, okay, we kind of know what's going to happen here. The Chiefs aren't going to lose this game. The Browns can definitely lose this game. This is what I'm saying. The expert analysis. Okay, we got the Bungaloids, the Bungles, the Bengals off a bye week as well. And they're coming off of a win against the Titans, against my Pittsburgh Steelers, who are undefeated. Of course, the big talk of the town is Ben's in COVID protocol. I think it's going to be kind of like how Stafford was a couple weeks ago. Like he was quarantined that whole week, but he still got to play. Um, if Ben wasn't playing, I'd be more concerned. But I still think either way, we should be able to get a win somehow. We've been doing that this whole year, sneaking by, getting wins, uh, doing enough to get by. And I think we're going to continue here until next week we play the Jaguars, and then Thanksgiving Day the Ravens. That could be our L, and then the Bills, and then the Browns at the end of the year. Uh, I see us losing some games, guys. I don't see us going undefeated here, but yeah, man, I got the Steelers. We're winning that contest. Then we got the Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Tua undefeated, looking better in that second matchup against my boy Kyler. So they're rolling. Chargers finding new ways to lose every fucking game. I mean, they do dropped it obviously in the corner, but I mean Herbert diming it up. I mean, it's just like a diamond in the rough with Herbert with this team. It's quite fucking pitiful. They're gonna ruin this man's career. Uh, you can already see it. It's just gonna be a lot of that. I mean, just off of how the teams have been rolling, you got to go with Miami. I mean, the Chargers they've done nothing to make you want to pick them. The talent is there. I know there's some injuries here and there with Eckler and Derlin James, and Ingram's always banged up. Bosa's playing, I think. I don't know. They trade away King, so they don't have that slot corner. I don't know, man. They're fucking pitiful. The Chargers are. But they'll get a top 10 pick and hopefully get some pieces for Herbs. Old Herbs. Herbert. I don't know. But, yeah. We got Denver and Las Vegas. Vegas coming off of a win, I believe. They beat somebody. Again, let's go back. Let's go back, folks. Yeah, the Chargers. We just fucking saw them. Derek Carr's been looking pretty good this season, guys. I'm telling you, he is not the problem at all in Vegas. They need to fix the defense, clearly, because they're still giving up a lot of points and yards and shit. Especially in the passing end. My boy Drew Lock with the horse cock loves to sling it. Literally and figuratively. Have they played before? I think they're going to split this series. So we'll just play it safe and pick Vegas right now at home. Grudem got them on a little winning trail. They could sneak in and get a wild card. Actually, no, they're the 6th seed right now if this season were to end. So why not? I mean, Denver almost came back on the Falcons like every other team, but that just tells you how sad they are. As if they're the one team that can't come back on the Falcons. So just for that, and they'll split the series, I believe, but we'll pick Vegas for this one. We got New England and Baltimore. Baltimore, obviously, what a nice rebound game against the Colts. The Patriots looked slow and sloppy. Not really sloppy, but just, I don't know. Corners were falling down and shit. It was looking a little rough in the beginning. Gets the Jets, but they came back and win it. I still think that Baltimore's the more talented team. Just off that, and New England will take an L. Green Bay, Jacksonville, don't even talk to me. Arizona and Buffalo, though. Should be an interesting game. Buffalo beating Seattle, which I should have just picked. You guys, I talked about it last week, about how the home field advantage, I guess, because it's cold, travel, they're motivated. They're looking like a really good team, man. Allen's looking back to that MVP candidate. So is Kyler Murray. He's been lighting it up, even in losses. I think this is going to be a very entertaining game, but I think Buffalo sneaks by off the defense, getting a couple more stops than Arizona. And that one, Philly and New York. Jets coming off a win against a football team, and Philly off of a bye week from beating the Cowboys on Sunday night. I think Wentz is going to do just enough to squeak by. I could see them losing this game, though, because the Eagles, again, I don't trust them to do shit. But I think they're just the more talented team, especially if Sanders is back and healthy, or at least playing somewhat. Yeah, I got the Eagles winning this one. So we go to the football team, who the Giants beat, because my boy Alex Smith came in, threw 3 picks. I mean, just how he's walking and being able to play, he threw over 300 yards, so he can still ball. He's clearly the best quarterback they've had all year, even with the picks. Kyle Allen, RP, he got his ankle fucked up too. He'll be out indefinitely. But I got Detroit because they're the better team right now. Stafford and the boys, I think they can produce points. Swift has been, again, every week. I'm liking him more and more. I liked him in college, but he's getting more comfortable, you can tell, in the NFL. So Tampa, Carolina, both coming off of losses. Tampa got embarrassed, absolutely embarrassed, by the what are they called? The Saints. It was quite hilarious. Carolina almost beating the Super Bowl champs. This could be a good rebound game for everyone, or for the Buccaneers, but I got the upset Carolina. I think they're a very competitive team. They got some pieces that they can work with, especially in the future. This is going to be one of the better teams. I feel like if they can draft properly, which I think they can. Matt Rule got them motivated. At least you could say that. Going toe to toe with the Chiefs in Chief land. Now, granted, I would not at all be surprised if Tampa wins this game, but this is just how I'm feeling right now in the moment. Seattle and Los Angeles Rams. Coming off a bye, LA, they're a good team. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I think they're gonna split the series. Seattle. Again, the defense. I mean, they gave up too many points last week to the Bills, so I Goff and them should be able to do the same thing, and their defense should be able to stop them enough, just like the Bills did. You can say again, these bounce back games from losing, and teams coming off byes or playing good in losses as well. It's a toss up either way. These are two good teams that are going to be in the playoffs this year. But I got, as I'm checking my Jordans, fresh as fuck. If anyone asked, got the Rams going with this one. Saints embarrassed Tampa Bay, so I don't see why they couldn't beat a depleted Niners team who they had lost to someone. No, I wanted to check the team. Okay, you fuck it. Minnesota, Chicago. Minnesota is, as long as they keep feeding Cook, I feel like they're on a road to win more games at least. And Chicago is mentally breaking down. So that has been that for Week 10. These are the teams on byes: Chiefs, Cowboys, Falcons, Jets. And this has been King Kaleb as I flip it over. Sign the fuck out, folks.